Welcome to Three Naked Guys with Clothes On.
Episode 4.
4. Not 8, just 4.
1 4.
Just
Single
1 4. Single 4.
This would be 8. We'll do this later.
4.
This is 4.
Thanks for tuning in. We love our expanded audience. It's getting bigger and bigger. We've got more likes and comments everywhere. So let's keep that shit going.
Tell your friends. Tell your wife. Tell your kids. Yes, your kids. Your child kids that are not into beer at all. Tell them.
No, they're not into beer, but they do like root beer, I hear. Mine
Root beer.
does.
Organic craft root beer.
Organic craft root beer. That's a great thing. It's enjoyable. It's tasty. We started a Patreon account, guys. We're on episode 4, but we've already realized that we need more than we can do right now. If there's any way that you guys can help us, we're not asking for this to do anything great like cure cancer. So if you'd rather donate to that, then please do.
St. Jude's is a fantastic charity.
It is. I love it. It makes me sad. But anyways, we're not looking to change the world. We're just looking to change our lives and some of our friends' lives. And we would love if you would look up our Patreon account. I will put the link somewhere. I don't know where to put the link yet.
You'll find a spot. Look behind you. It's right behind you.
Still a noob.
It's not.
Still a
There's no
noob.
link there.
Hashtag noobs. But yeah, we're going to put a link to the Patreon account, not the noob account.
We could put it in the noob account,
We
too.
can put it in the noob account, but
Why
you don't
not?
know what that is. So, yeah, if you could donate anything, it's a way to tip us for what we do. If you like what we do, if you like the direction that we're going, we want to just upgrade everything that we're doing. It's not cheap to bring in this expensive beer. Our set needs upgraded, if you
Wait,
can
what?
believe it.
This?
This is
Can you
fucking
imagine an
dope.
upgrade?
It's fucking dope, but it needs upgraded.
I don't know. I think this is pretty sweet.
It's,
Keep your money. Don't.
Well, it doesn't
you
have
know what?
Snoopy. Snoopy's not on there.
Never mind. Donate if you can. We need some Snoopy. There we go.
We need to
Check
do
and
something. We
make.
need some editing software. We need some things like that. So we'll put that out there, and anything you can do. If it's not now, if it's later, that's fine too. Whatever. Anything helps.
Also,
Anything helps
if you saw
us
our new logo,
improve this.
our new logo was done for free by a friend of ours. Hashtag Kevin Keplinger.
Thank you, Kevin Keplinger. Woo!
But we would love to be able to pay hashtag Kevin Keplinger for being able to do something like take his time to make a logo for us that was that rad. Yes, I said rad because I'm someone's dad. That rhymed. But you know, more things like that are to come. Someone to do video editing, more cameras, so it's not just a stagnant one camera looking at three naked guys with clothes on. We could do close-ups on my beautiful Punham here, and his too, with his several gray hairs in his beard. We could do things like that. You can't see it in that camera. Look, he's pulling on it. You can't see him pulling on it. You want to see him pulling on it, don't you? But you can't. It's gray. Mostly
Hashtag not safe for work.
It's 40% gray. You can't see it in the camera. You just be like, oh, no, he's a ginger. It's more than that. There's more to be seen. We need more cameras.
Hashtag old dude.
So let's get that out of the way. I'm done begging for money. This ain't church.
Nope.
So
Let's get on with episode 4.
anyhow, what's this empty chair doing here with that sweat bee on it?
We flew
outta
this
here.
guy all the way in. Can you believe how far he had to come?
He had to come. It's got to be a 20-minute drive. Welcome, Sean McGinnis. This man.
It's
I was gonna
also
take a drink of beer. I'm late clapping.
it's also
Give me my
Christmas
damn
in
beer.
July.
Beer show,
If
isn't
you
it? It is a
didn't
beer show.
notice, the set is pretty sweet. Spent a lot of time on it. It's Christmas in July, and we're sweating our balls off.
It's
So
hotter than balls out here.
I love your sunglasses, by the way. Can you
These
tell
are
me
your
where you
white
got them?
Sunglasses. You know that. We were at the Foo Fighters show a few days ago, and I broke my only pair of sunglasses.
Foo
So
Fighters?
now I'm rocking these bad boys right here. I don't give a shit. I look good.
They're pretty good. So, what's your name again?
Sean,
Nice to meet you.
pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours.
Sean,
Yes.
Sion.
Yeah,
Scene?
yeah, that works.
Okay. Either way.
I answered just about anything.
Okay. Good. Good. Thanks for coming on.
All right,
Um,
booty nugget.
tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your beer history?
My beer history. There's a beer named for me.
Is there?
There is.
It's not. It's probably not Russian, right?
No, it's definitely not. It's Irish.
Yeah, McGinnis.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Guinness Brewery is, if you go back far enough in my family, was started by my family. We're talking generations and generations and generations ago. I have no tie to them. If I went over there, they'd be like, "Get out of here."
We have a
Founder of Guinness.
We have a
You
famous
may have heard of them.
Guinness owner on here.
I feel like I'm going to be sued.
This is our first multi-millionaire, actually. Thomas Close.
How does
from
it
last
feel to be our
episode.
first multi-millionaire?
Fantastic. Although I feel like I was duped. I just read the header for the show, and I thought there were going to be three naked guys here.
Shush. No. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the beer. Christmas in July.
It is Christmas in July. What are your thoughts on Christmas in July? Is this some bullshit or is this a real thing?
It could be a real thing.
I mean, Christmas took over
It's
November.
winter in Australia.
Then it took over October. Then it started taking over January. It's
taking over the whole year.
So why not go all the way through the core of the
taking
year
over
and
summer.
catch the other side of the calendar and spread outward from there? It could just be Christmas all year round.
Does it have to be winter for Christmas? Because it's winter in Australia.
Then apparently it does, but it is winter somewhere. I can't tell you how many times I've broke open a beer at 9:30 and said, "Hey, it's noon somewhere."
Definitely.
I think that's a different thing. But anyways,
It's not.
we're gonna go to the first beer. We are. It's down here.
Dog bone. One of those things the Patreon account can help is with a really attractive assistant that could just bring on the beer.
Bring on the beer,
day.
bring on the glasses, things like that. Yeah, we could pay people. That'd be awesome. This is Alpha Claus. This is by Three Floyds Brewing Company. It's the second time that we featured Three Floyds. This is a Christmas
Hashtag not sponsored.
porter. This is actually from last Christmas. This is not current.
You're
This
an
is
arrogant
not
bastard.
a brewery
Indeed I
that
am.
just put this out, which they may
I'm an
have.
upside down
But
cow.
this one I found on sale
Jason
at Acme
glasses.
for $4 because
Bo?
this shit's expensive. It's normally like $10, $11, $12, $13. So, yeah, $4. So season 4, and we're gonna try this, and we're also gonna try another Christmas beer. So let's get to that. I have glasses over here. I was gonna grab yours.
Now, I figure this one's good for Mr. Sean McGinnis. 'Cause, I mean, he's probably been called an arrogant bastard at some point in his life.
That's one of the nicer things people call
Let's
me.
pour
So, what are the
guest
pet names, you know?
The first beer. Let's see how this holds up from last Christmas.
In all
We're
reality,
supposed to
love
bring
this
pets,
dude to
too.
death.
It's wow, that's
That's a dark beer.
that's
Do you have a
dark.
cat?
No, I have fish. They don't do so well on a leash, though.
You know, they could. You just gotta keep them wet. Spray bottle.
The goldfish would be okay with that. They breathe from the surface anyway.
You guys trying to kill fish because that's not what the show's
Goldfish
about.
are invincible. I have
They
two
really
that I've
are.
been trying to kill for a while. They are still going.
Don't try and kill them, Dad.
I was just gonna say, Owen's like, what, Dad?
So now
Should've
Guinness
seen
Brewery
his
and
look.
PETA are going to be involved in this show.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
All right, so let's say to everyone, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Still creamy. It holds up well.
Yeah, I feel like I just cooled off a little bit. Like, do I hear sleigh bells?
Sleigh bells ring.
It's a good beer.
Yeah.
If we had
Yeah.
some good video editing
definitely
software, you'd see like a sleigh coming through right now
Maybe
or
some
something.
snowflake
Who knows?
over across the top. Can we edit that in later? My fingers can make
We
snowflakes.
can't decide if
We
we're going to
can't
be
do that.
edited or not.
It
But
is definitely.
I like the
appropriate
non-edited
colored
look.
for
Like
porter.
you're getting the whole thing. We don't do outtakes because there aren't any. This is the whole damn thing.
eventually, it's going to be edited though. Eventually.
Eventually,
Just not now.
maybe when we wuss out and decide we want to go all commercial and get sponsored by you, then maybe we'll start editing out things. But this is a good beer. It's a good porter.
Yeah.
It's a little on the strong side.
It's a very much coffee roasted.
Oh, I can for sure taste the
I,
coffee.
I don't have any of the typical chocolate coming through for the porter, and
No,
maybe that was lost in the fact that it is July, and this one was actually made for last year's Christmas, so maybe it got lost in that.
Yeah, well, darker beers age much better.
They do.
Like, you
they
don't wanna
do.
drink
So
an
maybe it
old
wasn't even
IPA,
supposed to
right.
be
But an
there.
old stout,
I don't
old
know.
porter, you'd be all right. They age well. I've drank like 3-year-old stouts.
It's not
before,
bad.
and they've been fine.
No, it's
Either way,
pretty
it's
good
not
porter.
bad, but it's kind of like drinking a cold cup of coffee. So Alpha Claus is Alpha King's festive cousin, a big American Christmas
It's a great
porter.
color for a porter.
Brewed
It
with
is.
English
Black
chocolate
and-
malt, Mexican sugar, and of course tons of strange American hops. Cheers. FreeFloyds.com, FreeFloyds.com, hashtag not sponsored. That's a great brewery though. This is a pretty good beer that has actually held up a little bit.
Yo,
Yeah.
Three Floyds. We've got like 11 followers. If you want to sponsor us, now's the time to get in because that number is only going to go up.
It
Cheap
is.
to get in now.
It is. And we're flying people in from so far away because everybody wants to be on the show.
And for the record, just so everyone knows, out there in viewerland, if you brew beer, if you are a member of a brewery, if you work at a brewery and you want your beer featured on the show, that can happen. You cannot buy a good review though. You can only brew one. So
That's
that
very
is the
true.
rule.
That's very true.
But I will gladly review your beer on the show. If it's good, it will get a good review. If it's not good, it will not. So if you're confident in your beer, send it in. We will put it on the show. And who knows what guest we will have on the show. You might send in an IPA when we have stout guy. You might send in a stout when we have IPA guy. But Jay and myself, we like almost everything. I don't like anything that tastes like bananas. Don't give me none of that Belgian stuff. I will give it a poor review. It might be an excellent example of its style, but I'm not going to like it because I hate bananas. They're gross. Doesn't have anything to do with their phallic shape. or
So we
anything.
haven't
I like
dis-
cucumbers.
we
I
haven't
just don't like
discussed
bananas.
future ideas. So I do have an idea for your banana hatred. We're going to do a segment called Love Hate eventually, and you're going to have a banana beer, and I'm going to have a guy that comes on and doesn't like pickles, and he's going to do the pickle gosa. We're going to see what
Oh,
everybody
my.
else hates and what everybody else likes.
Who's that, John?
So these are future things.
John hates pickles. Is that John?
No. This is someone that I work with. John could also be involved in that episode. But these are future episode
We can
ideas.
put Jay behind the
I don't want to drink a banana beer.
You're going
But I
to.
don't want to.
I'm gonna eat like beer cheese because they don't make cheese beer. So
I'm for
Are
beer
you
cheese.
sure they don't
that's
make cheese
Okay.
here?
disgusting. I've
Okay, we'll make this happen.
I've
I will
looked to the
throw
ends
up
of
on
the earth.
camera
There
for
is
that.
no cheese beer. If there is,
Jay's
comment
gonna throw up
below.
too.
Let us know.
Make a cheese beer, somebody.
You guys are gonna throw up together,
Yes.
brothers.
When you
Yes.
cross throw up streams, you're married. Actually, in some countries.
You gotta get little throw up cans. So
I think South Park did an episode like that.
did they?
Kinda.
Who doesn't love South Park? Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Hashtag. What's a hashtag?
I've not drank that much.
The new thing.
It's
He
kinda
just
like
came
I'm
around-
out.
just in the hot sun.
It
The
is
sun
blazing.
is literally right there. It's
I thought it was hot for one of the
10
last
to 15
episodes.
feet away right
Was it
now.
the last episode? I don't know.
Last episode was indoors, actually. No. Last episode
That was the
outdoors,
one
but
we
it had
caught
just
on
rained.
fire.
It was
Yes.
humid as balls.
That was the one that Tom Caskey was at. Who also flew in from like Alaska
far
or
far
something.
away. One of the Carolinas, actually.
Yes.
And that's for real. He did.
All right. Let's move on. Let's compare the Christmas beers because we have another Christmas beer for Christmas in July. This is the Hoppin' Frog Frosted Frog Christmas Ale. So this is your more typical Christmas ale and not the Christmas porter. Why this is Christmas, I'm not sure.
This is the glasses. It's the glasses.
I hope you brought extra
I just
props.
broke the fourth wall. Sorry.
I'm not sure what's going on
I don't-
here.
I don't see any walls.
There's none. This is nature.
I'm
There's
going
a hornet's
to,
nest over there. If you are a hornet's nest removal service and would like to assist three naked guys with clothes on in removing a hornet's nest, contact me
You have
on the
another glass? You
Facebook.
don't have
I do
another
not have
glass.
another glass.
Give me those.
I thought you were gonna go
two
get your
no, you-
badass
oh,
bee
woo!
suit, Ethan.
You do have another glass. Bam. Can you hear that on camera?
Probably.
I don't know.
The
We'll
clinking
find
of the
out.
glasses I speak of.
Hashtag farted.
Wasn't me. It was our guest.
Totally.
They just totally threw Sean under the bus.
Yeah, it's all right.
We do have a live studio audience today of 5. Just a
That's
Yes,
like half
it's
of your
it's our
followers.
biggest studio audience. If you want to be in the studio audience, let us know. I'm sure you don't, but if you do,
Save
you
a
can
drink of
come
that.
to any filming you want. If
the
you
label in.
donate to our Patreon account,
boom.
if you don't donate to our Patreon account, you can still probably come. Just throw me
Also,
a
boom,
text.
just smaller. Small boom.
All right, let's
Optional.
try. Let's try Frosted Frog's Christmas Ale.
I got it in the glass. It's
Hoppin'
already
Frog.
darkened. I can't really see. Oh yeah.
It's
It's not as dark as you'd expect it to be, but
it's not a light ale though, for sure.
No,
It's got
definitely
some amber things going on, some dark orange, some browns.
all right.
What is it?
Sleigh
How
bells.
does it
bitch.
compare? Hashtag sleigh bells, bitch.
I'm digging that. That's
Hashtag
got
bitches love bubbles.
Lots of the nutmeg and
I
stuff.
was just gonna say there's lots of nutmeg.
That's way different.
That's a whole
Yeah.
different Mamma Jamma. Hashtag Mamma Jamma.
The other one is a very straightforward coffee porter.
That is your typical, except for slightly untypical Christmas ale. It's to me a little bit better. But yeah, the first one, the Alpha Claus by Three Floyds, great beer, but I don't understand what makes it Christmas. Maybe we missed the boat because it was a few months old. This is picked up from the brewery today at Hoppin' Frog, so I'm assuming it's fresh. They just released it a couple days ago.
I really have. I got a problem with it. I mean, you
You're
got to
right.
do your product
You're right.
placement
Aesthetics.
properly.
Laces out, Dan.
Hashtag
Laces out.
aesthetics.
There we go.
Laces out.
Either way, both of these
Hashtag
breweries
laces.
only produce fantastic beers. I know everyone out there, maybe except for you West Coast folks, have heard
It's almost
of
along the lines
Zombie
a pumpkin
Dust.
It really
Alpha
is.
or
You
not
can
Alpha.
taste
Three
where
Floyds. They make
their
great
pumpkin beer
beers. Zombie
comes
Dust
from. Yeah.
is
He's
one
just
of
talking to
those.
the camera and we're just over here talking like this.
They
We're
are
actually talking
distracting
about
as
beer. I
hell.
like to watch the
Zombie
videos
Dust
and
is
I
a
can
bucket
see all the
list
shit
beer
I
that you
missed,
must
so when he
try.
does this,
It's
we'll see
a
all the shit
fantastic
that he missed.
IPA.
And there'll be stuff.
Hoppin'
I missed.
Frog is much
Oh, yeah.
more local, but I believe that they were ranked the 14th best brewery in the universe at some point, and are probably on a very short list now. Yeah, there's some kind of a.
If that's
varmint
not true, it
flying
should
around
be.
me
Hashtag
right
Hoppin'
now.
Frog. Hashtag Fred of Beer on Instagram is the owner of Hoppin' Frog, and I'd love to sit
I'm
down
gonna
with
start
you.
following him. Are you gonna start following him,
I'm following him, and I'd love to sit down and talk to him about his
Fred?
whole deal.
Chair.
He's a master.
Where he started
Brewer.
from, how he got to
Come
where
on,
he is.
dude.
You could get the guys.
We're
from 2
Akron
months, too.
boys, all 3 of us.
And if he has
Yeah.
any
actually 4.
ideas of how
Born
we
and
can get
raised.
there, we'll even if we can get there, we'll move away from Akron just so you can still rule Akron.
We're not currently in Akron where we're filming. This is technically.
Oh yeah, we're on
Sharon Center.
location. We didn't even
Hashtag
say that.
Wadsworth. Yeah, on location at the Dally Ranch, under construction.
It's funny how many different locations we're always in, except for this is really the first time we've been in a different location.
Yeah, that's true.
Does
True
Bob
that.
Vila drink beer?
Of course,
I'm
who
saying
does-
he'd be
If
a
he
good
does,
guest
he needs
for
to
you
get his
have.
ass over here and help me waterproof this basement.
I'm saying.
yeah, we've got our work cut out for us over there. We're gonna dig down and do some waterproofing after this. So
It's gonna be a good time.
This is
wish
delicious.
us luck.
This is a good beer,
Not
man.
as hoppy
Why
as
he
I
buys the
expected.
Makes
reveal
me
today.
excited for
Like
the
Hoppin' Frog stouts are really hoppy.
It's very
And
very.
this is
sweet.
very yeah.
I have
exactly.
3 half-drinking beers
I,
here.
I was just thinking I have a collection in front of me. I need to hurry up and
Yeah. So,
get on the ball.
as a guest star to 3 Naked Guys with Clothes On, and you are naked but with clothes on, so very fitting. What are your thoughts? What's the one thing that's been bothering you or making you excited? Take your moment in the sunshine. You are on the YouTube and the Facebook and all of the. What do you want to say to the folks?
At least.
What do you want to say to the 11 people watching this video?
Stop sitting directly behind your Uber driver.
There you have it, folks. Take the passenger side of the back seat of the Uber car.
It's really creepy staring at the back
Hashtag
of my
awkward.
head. man.
Thank
Come on.
you.
My head isn't that great.
Which reminds me,
Or is it?
if you're out drinking,
Well,
call
where
your
I've been.
call and schedule your local Uber driver to pick you up if you're out drinking, and you might meet this guy.
Request this guy. If you is there a request function? I've used
There's
it one
not.
whole time.
There's
Huh?
not.
If you get this guy, if you see a dark blue, relatively new Mazda 6 pulling up, you'd be like, yeah, this dude, what's up?
I need to give a shout out to Rose Body Shop for taking care of my car. Backed into a
Hashtag not sponsored.
pole because I'm an idiot, and they took care of it and made it look better than new. It's fantastic. They do great work.
Thank you. That happens to be where I work until I make it famous making videos and beer. Anything else?
No. I like delicious beer.
All
I
right.
think that's why I'm here.
Do you feel like you've had some delicious beer today?
I do.
What is your favorite beer of all time? If you were like stuck on a desert island and you could take 5 kegs of one beer to last you pretty well the rest of your life, or at least the rest of the week, what would it be?
Anderson Valley's Oatmeal Stout.
All right, Anderson Valley,
Very interesting.
So good.
balls in your court.
I like the Anderson Valley Gosas, so
I
I've
have
never
an
had
Anderson
the
Valley
oatmeal
sign
stout.
in my garage.
So good.
actually,
One of my favorites.
Very interesting. Okay. Well, there we have it. That's
Thanks for having me
episode
on, guys.
4.
comment below. Don't forget to visit our Patreon page. Thank you for watching our video, and you have a fantastic day, you sons of bitches.